Chariot racing in ancient Rome was far more than just a sport. It was a cultural phenomenon that captured the spirit of the empire. At the very heart of this spectacle stood the Circus Maximus, a massive stadium nestled between the Palatine and Aventine hills. It was the largest sporting arena in Rome, capable of seating an astonishing 250,000 spectators. A typical race involved 4 to 6 chariots, each pulled by teams of horses, and on a single day, as many as 24 races could be run. To fuel this demand, historians estimate that 700 to 800 horses were needed every day. The horses, along with their charioteers and support staff, were housed in stables about 2 kilometers away in the Campus Martius, traveling in each morning to the circus. The races were dangerous and thrilling. Each consisted of 7 laps, with 13 sharp, perilous turns, lasting roughly 8 minutes. Chariots could reach speeds of 35 km/h and up to 72 km/h on the straights. Most of the horses were stallions, bred on private and imperial stud farms across North Africa, Cappadocia, Sicily, Spain, and Thessaly. Stocky and powerful, they resembled large ponies of today. The most important horse in any team was the intus, the lead horse on the left, which guided the chariot around the bends. Before the races began, Rome staged a sacred procession. Images of the gods were carried through the streets and into the Circus Maximus, blessing the spectacle about to unfold. Once the race started, charioteers fought fiercely for position. Charioteers wore protective gear, thick leather helmets, tunics with padded chest bands, and reinforced trunks around their thighs. Their chariots were light and agile, with small wheels designed to take sharp corners. To steer, drivers wrapped the reins around their waists, braced their bodies, and used subtle shifts in weight to guide the horses, correcting with the left hand and leaving the right free to wield a whip. But this technique came with extreme risk. If a charioteer fell, the reins tied around his body could drag him to his death. For this reason, every driver carried a knife, their only chance of survival. The sport wasn't just about racing, it was about team loyalty. 4 major factions dominated: the Reds, Whites, Blues, and Greens. These weren't just teams, they were identities. Their victories were celebrated with immense passion, and their losses could plunge entire neighborhoods, or even the whole city, into mourning. Yet despite their breathtaking skill and courage, charioteers often came from the lowest rungs of society. Many were slaves, foreigners, or considered barbarians. Still, success could elevate them to celebrity status. A winning charioteer could gain fame, fortune, and even rare social recognition, making the peril worth the risk. But make no mistake, chariot racing was brutal. Crashes were frequent, and death was a constant shadow over the track. Drivers could be crushed, trampled, or dragged at terrifying speeds. And yet, the roar of the crowd, the thunder of hooves, and the promise of glory kept the races alive for centuries. Chariot racing was more than entertainment. It was the lifeblood of Roman public culture, where danger, devotion, and spectacle collided in the heart of the empire.